So you can see it's getting ready to storm again. It's been like this all week long. And for once, Tucker's home, which is good to have him back, even if it's just for a small amount of time. So as you can see, busy moving everything around. I still trying to make time to work on everything. Did a few stuff, nothing too biggie, but I'll touch base on that in a moment. Now, this right here, it's a lock and key for the ignition. I want to try to work on that this week, and hopefully I don't have to yank off the steering wheel to do it. I gotta find some tutorials online on how to do that, because I've never ever done anything for a Cadillac Eldorado, or at least anything Cadillac in general.
Neither have I.
Yeah, this is I'm gonna jack up one side at a time. Oh, I forgot that tire goop stuff. That's okay. But jack up one side at a time. Hopefully the 2.5 ton jack does not burst when I try to at least get the front tires somewhat aired up, because I want to get the front tires aired up since it's a front drive, and try to at least get the tires, you know, going that way, so that way I could yank it over there. At least hopefully can. If not, then I'll our relative has some very junk tires for this that I could put on it and just move it around. So that's one thing kind of out of the way. We also ordered an oil pan, gaskets.
Oil pan, gasket, oil filter.
Yes.
Everything to try and do a first time startup on this.
Yeah, and I'm gonna mess with the radiator in the back. I'm gonna flush the snot out of it and see if it'll actually even be remotely decent to start this up, because I don't know if any mouse nests or anything are in it. So yeah, when he's back on a normal time, we'll try to start this up. So I'll try to do as much as I can on this. And I got some big massive wood blocks to put underneath this, because I do not want this tank falling on me and me kind of having my guts coming out who knows where. And I'm also going to contact someone for a side mirror, not side mirror, a side window, so that way I can kind of save the interior a little bit. If not, then I'll get a long piece of plexiglass and kind of cut it to the shape of that and just put it in for now until we can get something. I still can't open up the door on the inside or outside because of those spring latches. Well, it's not a spring latch, but how those latches are, they kind of bend. Yeah, something similar to like I was having issues on the Cyclone GT. So when we get to that point in time, I'll have to reinforce it so that way it never has that issue ever again. Anything else you want to add to this car before we skip to the next one?
Oh yeah, I'm still looking for parts.
Yes, we are discovering that lenses for both the front and the back for the razor tail lenses are extremely hard to find. We kind of knew that, but we didn't expect it to be that difficult to find. If we can even find some cracked ones, all they are is just one side flipped over to the other. But if we can find something that's cracked and just the, you know, the outer section, we can probably make a reproduction one. But yeah, I need to see what else goes on behind here with the chrome and everything else. So, and next on the list, oh, that storm's coming in pretty fast, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Thundering. But next on the list, the 62 Buick Invicta with the 401 Nailhead. It is factory matching numbers. At first I thought, you know, matching numbers had to mean everything original. No, it has to be the engine, transmission, the whole drivetrain. So yeah, she has her original engine and everything. What's that on the oh no, that's the stupid storm that looks dark. Same thing with this, oil filter and oil pan seal is coming for this. I want to make some room, air up the tires, put it in neutral so that way I can move her around. Did this have a key, or do I need to pick up a key for it?
I got a key, but it was one of those salvage keys.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because there's a lot of cars I'm actually going to keep over here, like I originally thought, but some are going to go back over to the line, because me and Tucker were talking, and you know, he pointed out some stuff how I can still do everything. So I'm just going to keep the main majority of everything, but I still don't have much time to work on everything. As you can see, I'm slowly organizing stuff. Barracuda is finally over there by the other Plymouth, by the Volare. The 51 Vicky's over there temporarily until I get some more room made. I gotta service the whipper, you know, because you can see the stupid grass is getting a little too high, turning into weeds. I gotta service that tomorrow if it's not raining. So,
I still gotta clean all this out, so it's underneath.
we still have to clean out the 31 Oldsmobile, because that's been almost 3 years now. Let's see here. But you had the ignition key for this, wasn't there? What, that's out?
I got the key.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Got it put up.
Yeah. I'm actually going to look into building a very, very cheap top for this. It's not going to be the same stuff. It's just going to be out of something to help preserve more of this car, because Buck had this for what, 5 or 6 years before we got it, or was it 10? Yeah, I can't remember. But every time when he went down to the yard now and then, he turned the engine to make sure it wasn't locked up, and he knows it'll start up. So yeah, I'm not going to open up the hood. I was going to, but with the wind and such, you know, we may have to head in sometime shortly, but not sure. But yeah, I need to make a temporary top in order to save the interior more, because some stuff, wait, I'm going to put myself on camera here, because hopefully the sun glare isn't bad, because I'm in talks. The guys over at one place in town for sheets, here, let me get not into the wind, with sheet metal and everything. Pretty reasonable in price, but I have to call them again because prices are fluctuating around. So I'm going to call them again in 2 weeks, because they're going to get some stuff made and place into their inventory. So I'm going to call again in 2 weeks for an actual pricing. I'm not going to worry about a full metal sheet for the top of the 42 Cadillac, because I'm going to start building that. And when Tucker's home next time, we're going to go back into the welding shop and get stuff for the MIG welder. We're going to do that today, but they're closed. So, I mean, it happens. It's the best place in town. And plus, we also need to check, or price check a TIG welder from them too, because we need to learn how to TIG weld stuff. So yeah, gonna be fiddling around with the Buick Invicta and the racer tail. Again, that has the 401 Nailhead 4-barrel. Someone was trying to tell me a while back that this is a Wildcat convertible. No, they never made no Wildcat convertibles from what I found in 62. I mean, she's an Invicta. On this side, yeah, on this side it says it's an Invicta, and then the other side is what, a custom, it says? Yeah, an Invicta custom. And that fender is not original, so I think this is just an Invicta custom. So, do you remember what it said on the title? I can't remember now. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I just brought her home that one time, dropped her off, and this is where she stayed.
Well, I wanted a convertible.
You love convertibles, you love Nailheads.
My convertible I wanted was a 46 Ford convertible.
Yeah, good luck trying to find a 46.
Find one.
Yeah. So in any case, yeah, get some room a little bit, you know, made, and air up the tires on it, what she needs, and then maneuver her around on some flat surface so we can fiddle around with it. Let's see here. Yeah, got this moved over here finally. And I also discovered that we have a carpenter ant nest over here right by the red ant nest, which I gotta take care of. I haven't had that stupid thing put together because I haven't had time, and plus there's a deal on this side that I need to drill out a little bit more in order for it to fit on that bolt. It's a manufacturer defect, but yeah, that's the reason why I haven't finished the damn thing yet. I got the rest of this junk to haul off, the wood and everything. Then I'll have a lot more room. I'll actually have a spot over here to put both the 73 Roadrunner, put her off to the side, and then I'll put the Cyclone GT over here. That'll be out of the way. That's gonna stay, but I do need to make it movable because I need to get some of the yard cleared up and stuff out of the yard so I can start doing yard work. Well, I mean, not that yard work. Start measuring stuff for additions out here and everything, because we're not going to build a garage anytime soon. In fact, we're going to look at getting some sort of hut or something that we could put up temporarily, because, you know, we're going to have that storage unit right there, something massive and everything, and other stuff added on out here, and put new siding on that so we can have more of a hub out here to do stuff. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna start jumping around in cars, you know, little by little each week. Be blocking this up, gonna be checking the front end, you know, with the front rails, the back rails, pretty much taking the entire bottom out underneath. I need to look online for a rebuild kit for the steering box on this. Let's see here. Yeah, the steering box, I will take it off the back, off the leaf springs, check the leaf springs, see if I can get some new ones on, fix whatever else needs to be underneath, and then kind of have it rolling around, and then open up both doors. I'm going to put the window in on the other side because I see here, I don't know how these, was that something in here? No. But anyways, these opera windows, I don't know how they fully go in. And this, we have, you know, we have both sides, but I don't know how this is really placed on. And I haven't seen no other Roadrunner out there with these kind of opera windows.
These are factory.
Yeah, and these were put in.
These are factory requested.
Yep. So, but I'm going to strip the interior. I'll leave the dashboard in, but I'll strip the interior, see if it needs to do a little touch up, because you know how good the orange paint is still. Is there a tag? Okay, no, it won't show, because you can see how good the orange paint is still right here and everything. So I'm going to see if I can actually cut some corners.
What's really sad is the person who painted over all those stripes.
Yeah, painted over the stripes, and he even took them off. Yeah, we're too far back to see, but yeah, see the little bit of a, I'll actually hide the one here. There we go. Yeah, see what's left of the Roadrunner racing stripe. So yeah, have to get those flap deals in the back, or I can't remember those flares in on the wheels in the front, and the flare in the trunk, which this actually came off of another Roadrunner, I believe, because this had, you know, a flare in the back. Yeah, a little bit of fixing up to do, but yeah, I wanted to redo the interior entirely first, get both doors working, and then drivetrain and the underneath all done, and then have a moment to yank out the engine. We're not going to do nothing specific with it, just rebuild it natural, because it's 318. I'm not gonna put up the engine because, you know, the storm and everything, but 4-barrel and all that. So so yeah, that's pretty much about everything really. And of course the Vicky's moved over there and starting to gather up stuff. Darn near about ready to start working on the Cadillac, the 42 Cadillac. Another thing too, before I forget, I want to start posting up shorts more in order to help out with everything. I understand some people don't like shorts, but you know, it's my channel, our channel, and we'll do whatever. But I forgot about this. The gas tank's right there. This is not just a sedan-net fastback, it's a sedan-net coupe fastback because of that right there. Still wish I had the body tag there. It would tell me what kind of coupe fastback it is, but yeah, sedan net coupe fastback it is. Other than just calling it a Cadillac, you know, torpedo body fastback or a sedan net fastback, but it is a sedan net coupe fastback. I still want to call it torpedo body. Let's see here. I'm going to get this ready for the engine to be pulled. I'm going to scoot it back a little bit more so I can have some more room, figure out some stuff. The engines I'm going to grab from over there, drag them over to here, box them up, just get everything organized and ready, really. So pretty much another blog video of what's to come. I'm trying to do. I appreciate everyone for actually being patient with this, even though I had some very interesting characters drop by. Yeah, I already had, we it was kind of strange, you know. Everyone tells me not to pay attention to this stuff, but you know, I monitor everything. But when I announced the last video, excuse me, when I announced the last video, was actually attacked a little bit, which is kind of strange. People are selfish online, but you know, I'm only human. I'm trying to get everything going so that way we could, you know, restore everything, do the home business stuff, do reproductions and other future endeavors, because you know, like I said, I'm 8 months behind on all this stuff after everything's transpired, which I'm not going to repeat because it's just a broken record. So yeah, just one step at a time. So yeah, I appreciate everyone being patient. Just had some very interesting characters as of recent attack us. So pretty much everything in a nutshell, but the main show is the 2 GM cars, and try to get to everything. And hopefully, oh, one last thing, I'm in talks of getting fenders for the 58 Biscayne. Some very cheap ones, but I have to see how much shipping and handling is. I'll grab those next month. Talking with a very nice gentleman from eBay. I'm not going to say his name, but 100% sale rate for over 8 years. He deals with car parts and everything. I think that's pretty damn good, don't you think? 8 years, 100%. I spent a good hour and a half looking at all of his stuff. I couldn't find no negatives, no neutrals. It was just all green. So and then the following month I'll try to find some wheel wells and piece the front clip together so I could measure stuff out for the frame. And Chevy guys aren't gonna like this. I want you to tell them what I'm actually gonna do with it.
We're gonna put a Super Cobra Jet 428 down in it.
Yes. Figured, why not? Because people put Chevrolet engines in older Fords, so why not put a Ford into an older Chevy instead of the Cadillac one? It's like, yeah, you know, this will still get like a 472 or something newer, the 42 Cadillac. I'm probably thinking about like an 8LT, whatever they're, or LT8. I can't remember what they're called, those engines. But yeah, I'm gonna put a 428 Super Cobra Jet down into it. It's gonna be all driven by Ford.
I'll put 2 4s on that.
Yep, it's gonna. Oh yeah, that's what a Super Cobra Jet is, 2 4s.
Not necessarily.
Oh, I must not know stuff then. That's okay. You corrected me. Thank you. So yeah, I know a lot of Chevrolet guys ain't gonna like that, but you know what? I don't care. It's your car. It's your build. Build it how you want to. Isn't that right? So say,
it is.
Yep. So say if we want to put a diesel engine down into this, which is not going to happen, but say if we got another one, then yeah. But no, if we ever got another 51 Vicky, we'd be doing an original, because I gotta start prepping this too later in the year once I get all the stupid stuff done, and once we get the MIG welder and everything, because I'm trying to find information on these seams right here, and that's what I want to do. Is I want to take all the chrome off right here and this by the seam and put the new siding on, but I don't know how these are exactly put on, not until I get underneath there and look. But yeah, I don't see anything online on how to kind of like take this off or dig it out or something, because I want to replicate this and because I've never done nothing on a 51 Vicky before. It's the same thing.
This is actually the first one I ever did around.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the 50 business coupe and the other business coupe, but I can't remember if that's either a 49 or a 50.
I think it's more like it's a 50 with 49 stuff on it.
Yeah, I can't remember. But that's the other body that's been sitting there in the salvage yard. But yeah, these.
I don't know what that guy was thinking, because he was going to turn that to a convertible or something like that, put Mustang stuff in it.
Yeah, well, yeah, yours, but I'm talking about the other one at the salvage yard that we're gonna grab.
I still have to make a deal on that.
It's 500. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, the seam down here, you know, it's there, but this right here throws me off. So yeah, it's got the slip thing here, but nothing down below. Same thing like that on both sides. I think this also had the option, were we going to put the option of the back tail lights on it for the backup tail lights, or no? Or we're just going to leave it as is?
I want to leave it the way it is.
Okay. All right, so the next statement I was going to make, I'll disregard that. So that's everything in a nutshell. Just another blog video, and yeah, trying to do stuff. And yeah, people are understanding, but also other people are not very understanding. It's strange on how people are online. Yeah, so anything you want to add before I wrap up the video?
Not yet.
Okay. So please take in consideration liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. After more subscribers than anything else. Life has been interesting lately. Nothing bad, just life's been very interesting. Yeah, you've been busy. Stuff's been kind of thrown around a loop for me, thanks to one person from another spot that I was going to start doing some caregiving on. And there's options out there, but without saying too much, a person who knew me ruined some stuff, and they're not a very good person in general, aren't they?
No, they're not.
No. They have a very bad reputation. Let's just say that. So I gotta explore other options going on. So that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. So I'll catch you all later. Y'all have a good night. Take care and stay safe. See you later. And thanks again for support.